Hi, my name is Anton and this is Screenplay and Film. Godzilla and Kong, New Empire. While some people may not like the movie, my personal opinion is that the movie was great. Why is that? Because they showed you everything a monster movie needs. From epic battle scenes to heartbreaking moments when Kong was in danger to hype and satisfying moments of Kong and Godzilla killing Scar King. The movie does a good job of making you care for the kaijus, which is something very important for each story. You have to make the readers invested, and I will continue to say that because this is one of the most important parts of storytelling. But not invested by telling them to be invested, but by showcasing things people can relate to in your main character's journey. But enough, not going into too much detail, this is for whole other video in by itself. The movie starts again by first introducing Kong in the Hollow Earth, roaming free, killing stuff, eating, scaring other predators, and also searching for his family. Here the writer, as I said, makes us invested by showing Kong desperately searching for others of his kind when he hears a roar similar to his own. But it is just made by a damn fucking frog. Of course, why wouldn't it? Then, when he sits to bite out of the creature he killed, he breaks his tooth and he is in pain. While the humans that are part of Monarch, like Dr. Eileen and her crew, hope he doesn't come out so Godzilla doesn't attack him, he does just that. He comes out to seek help for his tooth. With this entire sequence, the writer makes you invested if you have forgot about your feelings towards Kong, toward the main characters. He gives him human-like qualities and sometimes more like pet qualities. You see him desperate, seeking a family of his own, like a human orphan, while at the same time having to go to the vet like our beloved pets when they need it. And it also shows how much some humans are involved with Kong and take care of him with everything they can, and this goes all the way around, making you feel a deeper bond between them, and it's almost like you're bonding with him as well. Like he's about to protect you in a way, even though he doesn't exist, right? Let's say you care about him now, and that's what matters. On the other hand, he does the same or almost the same with Godzilla. Godzilla goes out there, kills other titans that are attacking humans, and he's sleeping almost like a cat inside the Coliseum. What a small bed he has, the Coliseum. I guess he's pretty small, yeah? Again, Kong is more like a dog, loyal, needing the support of people, loving and caring for them, needing family. Godzilla is the complete opposite. She or he, I don't know, is more like a cat, except obviously a lizard. He sleeps like a cat in his bed. She is more independent, hunts creatures more like a cat, but still, you know that deep down she is good and is out there to protect. She is the protector of the upper ground. Even if some people think of her as an evil creature, maybe because she attacks Kong, still, she is not only a legendary character, but at the end of the day, you still don't want her to die or anything similar. She is like a good guy that sometimes makes mistakes and does bad things. So here again, you're invested and now you want to see them both win. So that's what and why and how he made that movie great, because he made what we all wanted, Godzilla and Kong teaming up. Now we are satisfied, I guess. Now Godzilla goes on the move. Everybody starts realizing that something is happening. The chill, the spine, the intensity is going up your spine. He starts to build that tension with everyone searching for what and how and where is going on, revealing more and more with each step of the film. Then they move on and they start investing in the inner conflict of Gia, the little girl from the previous movie, Godzilla vs. Kong. You remember her, right? She's from a tribe that got wiped out, the Eevee tribe, if you don't know, by a storm, and she's the only remaining survivor. So she struggles to fit in her new home in Miami. No wonder. We also are introduced to my favorite human character of all time in these movies, Bernie. Yes, the funny, scared, fat Bernie. I love characters like him. Again, here with him, for some people, maybe with Gia, the writer made a good job of making us care about humans as well, not to view them as mindless side characters with the sole reason of serving the plot. The next scene are builders for what is coming, basically the distress signal that Monarch detected and the weird acts of Godzilla going around sucking nuclear energy like it is an ice cream cone, then blowing up the place was an SOS, a warning. Godzilla is preparing for war. The team follows Kong into the Hollow Earth to find out what exactly is it, but while they are there, checking on the destroyed station, Kong goes into a different path. He goes into the crack that formed into the earth to explore the presence he felt, and right then and there he is shocked. There are many more of his kind. A baby ape appears in front of him, and others. But here again, Kong's dreams are crushed. They are not very welcoming. They attack him, and here is one of my favorite scenes. Kong uses the baby ape to beat the living shit out of them. 4 versus 1 or 3.5. I don't know how you can count the baby. My boy is a fucking gangster. Here, this scene is made to get you to feel for him. He finally found others like him, and they tried to kill him. What a tragedy. Something ain't right, if you ask me. He then does what Kong would do and still takes the baby ape and acts as a father figure, feeding him, helping, and so on. This again is a build-up for a bond, showcasing the beautiful side of Kong, even though the baby attacked him, showing his desire to have a family even more and probably to be a father himself. Moving back to Godzilla, because this movie ain't only about Kong, of course, she is continuing searching for more energy. She is actively preparing to throw them hands. She is not playing around, so she goes searching for Tiamat, a titan that sits on the path of electromagnetic fields. So this titan is the largest pile of energy on Earth, and Godzilla wants that juice, wants to pump his ass with that sauce. He is pumping everything he can. Now you can feel the tension in the air. It is building up. Godzilla is hyping you by seemingly getting ultra strong, ready for war. More secrets are starting to get revealed, while the team from Earth starts exploring and finds themselves in the city of a tribe, Gia's tribe, that no one knew about. And we find out that an ancient battle was waged between Godzilla and the monkeys that almost killed her, but she managed to imprison them in the Hollow Earth with their Mad King scar. Here we're finally getting some more lore, some more depth, some more information about the whole world around. The filmmakers, in my opinion, here did a great job in showing the 3 perspectives simultaneously. The Monarch team, Godzilla and Kong, and each what they are doing, how they are acting, and what their traps and tribulations simultaneously before they team up and act together. Godzilla goes and kills Tiamat and starts infusing all that energy stored, inspiring you for the upcoming fight, helping the fight be even more epic. While the Monarch team is with the Ivy tribe, learning about their hidden history and how Gia is the chosen one to revive Mothra, the long-gone partner of Godzilla, that died in the Godzilla King of Monsters. You remember her, right? Here the writer doubles down on the fact that Gia feels out of place in Miami. No wonder, I would have too probably. But anyways, now it seems like she's at home and Dr. Eileen, her foster mother, struggles to accept that fact because she loves her and doesn't want to leave her there. But at the same time, she sees that here is her home, in a way strengthening their bond in the eyes of the viewer. While Bernie is filming everything, Trapper, the veterinarian, asks him if he really wants to show this place to everyone. Because people, like in everywhere, like in our universe, like in every universe, will come and ruin everything. They will destroy it. He now has a moment of revelation because he's so desperately wanting to have a video of the things he saw so people don't see him as some crazy conspiracy theorist, but at the same time he cares for the people and creatures down here, so he takes the hard decision of not filming and gets the camera off. On the other side of Hollywood, Suko is taking Kong to their gathering place, and we as well as Kong finally see that there are many others like him. Kong is shocked. He is happy but at the same time skeptical. He then goes and stops one of the monkeys from bullying others and beats the living shot out of him. But that wakes up Scar King. Again, amazing job by the movie crew of producing a nice to watch villain that you actually hate. And it is not the same old one like in Avatar, The Way of the Water. They couldn't think of a villain, so they just revived the old one. Such a boring one. No, here they created an oppressor, dictator, enslaver, or however you might have called him. Regardless, he has that ruthless side to him, like a horror movie freak, enslaving Kong's kind. So that gives all the more reasons for Kong to resent him. He is the sole reason Kong was alone this whole time. Scar tries to be intimidating, but Kong again is unfazed. My boy is no scared pussy. He is ready to slap everyone out there.
Larry, what the hell are you doing?
Larry!
Larry, you can't just... Oh,
Larry! Oh, are you alright? How did...
Larry!
So they start throwing hands, but again, as every movie villain ever, Scar King uses the fact that there are no rules in a street fight. And even though Kong was winning, he used the ancient titan Shimo that created the last ice age on Earth, and he shoots ice. Like, what the fuck? The Scar King controls him via some weird rock that causes pain, and he has no other option but to do as he says. So he shoots Kong and freezes his hand. That's it. Kong leaves his axe and runs away. He runs away with the help of the little monkey because he's at a disadvantage here. Seemingly, if it wasn't versus Godzilla, Kong always was winning, but this time he had to run away. To increase even more his bond with the humans, he goes out there seeking help yet again. First, they gave him an indestructible tooth, and now they gave him a mechanical arm. Kong is also ready to throw hands now. And you see how the writer did it here. Guts, boosts in power, Kong with the mechanical arm, Godzilla with getting all that energy, so you don't feel like they just can easily win that fight. He raised the stakes, so the fight seems more two-sided, not one-sided for Godzilla and Kong. Because you can imagine that if Godzilla and Kong team up, there has to be some very strong opponents in their way for them to struggle. Because if the main characters that don't struggle, it won't feel like a satisfying movie. Now everyone is ready to fight. Kong goes to the pyramids because there is the portal to the whole earth, there is where the bump out of the ground goes, and Godzilla is at the mountains at Gibraltar, which is very interesting and amazing, guys. This way to ride it because from Gibraltar's mountains on a clear weather you can see the continent of Africa where Kong is, making it that much more epic. It's like Godzilla and Kong are watching each other from two different continents. And I love that scene. A slight Easter egg that you might have missed. They have a little fight and now you just don't want them to fight. They should be friends. They have a common enemy. What are you doing? Don't worry. That is why the writer decided to revive Mothra, because she's the only one that communicates with Godzilla, and the only one that communicates with Mothra is who? Yes, Gia, the chosen kid. She managed to do what she was supposed to. I was a little bit sad when she got killed in the previous movie, meaning Mothra, but the writer had this idea for her, so it's all good. And now, finally, Godzilla and Kong teamed up. The moment we've all been waiting for. They go into Hollow Earth together, a huge fight starts. They go back and forth, raising up the stakes. Each moment it seems like the other party has the upper hand. Then they move back to Earth, the one and only dream the disgusting Scar King had. They continue to battle, but Kong is fighting without his axe, his biggest advantage. Then suddenly we see that the small monkey saw the axe and took it. Right when the stone that Scar King used to control the ancient titan was out of his hands, was broken down and was somewhere else, the small monkey uses the axe and destroys the stone. This shows that the weight of Kong's decision to take care of the small monkey. And earlier when Scar King killed his mother, Kong tried to avenge her, so their bond got even stronger. Now the baby cares about him, and here it paid off. When they struggle, they got the needed help. This is a basic tool that is used from every writer, including myself, is that no matter how strong an antagonist is, how much tricks he has up his sleeve, there's one thing he will never have, and that is loyal friends that are ready to die for the cause he is fighting for the greater good. Because regardless if he controls them with fear or with pain or whatever, the moment they can escape, they can betray him, they will take the upper hand, because in some examples there is no honor amongst thieves. In this example, he was controlling the other titan with pain, with force, so the moment he got the upper hand of escaping, he took that chance immediately and froze his fucking ass. While he will always be alone because nobody likes him and they only stay with him because of fear or something similar. This is also a nice tool every one of you, if you are writing something, you can use, that no matter what, the antagonist will never have that trait unless your antagonist transforms and has antagonist rehabilitation period of from a villain becoming a good guy and helping the good guys, the good cause. Then the end comes, the newly introduced Titan, Godzilla and Kong team up and beat the living shit out of the Scar King, freezing him to death and breaking him to pieces. The end. Well, yeah, the movie was on point. I enjoyed it very much. It had everything it needed for an amazing monster movie. Slowly build it up for the newly revealed things, Had you invested in the characters throughout multiple ways, had hype, had amazing battles, the CGI was on point, a good movie, over fucking all. One of few good movies recently that I have watched and enjoyed very much. Maybe I am way too critical of new movies, but who knows? Regardless, if you haven't watched it, go and do that, even though I spoiled the entire movie here, but still, you have to see it for yourself. Let me know down in the comments what you think and leave a like and subscribe so I can continue doing videos like that. May the YouTube algorithm be with you.